So good afternoon. I'm Inspector Dean LaGrange, the Commander of District 2. However, today I'm here to ask Calgarians in your help dealing with an issue that we are seeing as a citywide issue. Unlocked garage doors and vehicles with the keys left inside are contributing to a significant increase in property theft in all residential areas throughout Calgary. By the end of February, we've seen a significant increase in these types of thefts compared to the 5-year average. Approximately 1/3 of vehicles stolen so far this year have been running with the keys left inside. We also saw a substantial increase in residential break-in enters that are related to these types of crime. Many of these cases have entered the homes from a stolen garage door opener that they've taken from the unlocked vehicle. While we don't have the exact numbers for March and April, this is an upward trend that concerns us, and we're committed to changing that trend. The Calgary Police Service is taking steps to address the rise in property crime through increased and directed patrols in neighborhoods where the problem has been the most significant. 4 arrests have resulted in the past 2 days because of this targeted patrols. However, we cannot address the growing number of property crimes on our own and need the public's help to stop the thefts by ensuring that your vehicles and your property are secure. Some of the ways that you can help control this increase in property theft is not leaving vehicles unattended with your keys inside, hiding or removing the valuables so that criminals' opportunity cannot see inside your vehicle, securing your vehicle if you need to leave it by either locking the doors or using a steering wheel lock, and please report any suspicious activity to the non-emergency number. Keeping Calgary safe is a partnership between the police and the community, and we're committed to reversing this trend. Thank you. I can answer any questions.
Why? Why is this number going up like this?
It's hard to say whether it's just crimes of opportunity or low-level property crimes. Some of it's organized as well, but there's no rhyme or reason. A lot of it, 33%, has been unlocked and running cars. So we can minimize that by locking our vehicles and keeping your property secure.
When you said some of it is organized, do you think there's groups operating here, and they just happen to be here right now?
There are organized crime groups that are targeting vehicles specifically.
Dean, you mentioned before that there's been increased patrols. Do you think that could be a factor in the fact that we have seen it go up, the fact that we've had more cases of it actually being reported and caught?
Well, definitely the increase in reporting is driving our response. In many of these neighborhoods, you see it sometimes where 6 vehicles will go stolen in one neighborhood in one morning. Vehicles that are left running for defrosting the windshields and whatnot. So you can certainly target harden yourself by adhering to these simple.
Do you guys like this at all? I mean, the economy is starting to falter, crime is starting to go up.
It's hard to scientifically relate the two, but I would say that they're probably connected.
What are the areas where it's been the most significant?
You know what? That is something that I can't answer because it is blanketed across the city. There is no community that is left untouched right now.
Is there one? Is there one quadrant, perhaps?
No, it is a significant citywide issue.
You mentioned you had increased patrols, though, in some areas where it was more significant. Where?
Yeah, down in 8th District, Mahogany, south of Fish Creek Park, there's a concentrated area there, on the far north end of the city as well. But again, our patrols and our officers are responding to all areas of the city.
Is there a certain type of car, like make or model, that people seem to be targeting more than others?
No, there are various makes and models. One significant that always stands out is the Ford F-350s, and you see them utilized in more of the further crimes like the smash and grabs at Marlborough Mall, for instance.
I guess they're looking for the ones with the keys in them.
That helps them, that's for sure.
Can you just talk a little bit to the recent arrests that were made, just how those happened?
Well, without divulging tactics and operational plans, these individuals are we've crossed paths before, let's put it that way, and we have a good idea who's doing this, and our plan is to monitor and apprehend them as they commit these offenses.
So you think you know who the people are?
Some of them.
So were these people targeted, or did you just happen to come across, there's just one big?
Again, I don't want to divulge any of the operational plan.
I'm unfamiliar. I can't remember. Do you still use bait cars?
No, we currently do not employ bait cars in the city of Calgary.
Oh, well.
this a seasonal thing? Like, because people were defrosting the windshields, or is this?
That's a good question, and, you know, obviously some of the thefts are directly associated to people going out warming up their car in the morning to defrost the windshield. So if you're gonna do that, just please utilize the second set of keys, lock it, or put a steering wheel lock on so it's not easy just to walk up and take your vehicle.
Dean, it might be tough to answer, but if, let's say there was a high increase in residents and citizens locking their doors, like making that conscious attempt to make sure that they lock their doors, can you kind of give an idea of how much it would decrease these types of crimes?
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's not an exact science, but you would see a significant reduction, probably in the neighborhood of 30 to 40% of vehicles and break-ins, because a lot of times they'll go into these vehicles, grab the garage door opener, enter the house. LRT lots, parking lots, university, malls, these are all areas that these criminals target. So
Could this escalate if someone steals a vehicle, finds your address in your vehicle, if you're at a mall or something like that?
absolutely, and it's been done before where these people are at work, their car gets broken into, the garage door opener, and say the insurance slip is taken with the address, and you come home to find your house is broken into as well.
So when did this uptick start? Like it says by the end of February, but when did you guys start seeing it?
We started to see an upward trend mid-January, and I don't have the numbers for March and April, but it hasn't gone down to my knowledge, and but you'll see it definitely go down in the next month or so.